The 49ers just pulled off a clutch 17-13 win over the Seattle Seahawks on the road. Here are the Niners' grades for this performance. Quarterback, C+. Brock Purdy made some nice plays in the fourth quarter, but he was one of the main reasons this game was so close. He played well early when he had all his weapons, but when George Kittle and Jawan Jennings went down, Purdy started playing like he did last year when he tried to be the hero. Suddenly, he was doing too much and forcing passes to covered receivers. As a result, he threw 2 picks, and with the game on the line, he threw a pass right to cornerback Reek Woolen, and tight end Jake Tonjes heroically stepped in front of Woolen, jumped, and made a Dwight Clark-esque catch to win the game, which means that a third-string tight end bailed out the 7th highest-paid player in the NFL. Purdy has to play better. No excuses. Running backs, C. Christian McCaffrey touched the ball a whopping 31 times despite playing through a mild calf strain. And while he performed well as a scatback/receiver out of the backfield, he struggled as a ball carrier, averaging just 3.1 yards per carry. He simply doesn't have the same juice he had 2-3 years ago. That's painfully obvious. And he won't hold up all season if the Niners keep overusing him. Unfortunately for the 49ers, his backup, Brian Robinson Jr., isn't particularly dynamic. They really shouldn't have traded Jordan Mason. Wide receivers, B. Ricky Pearsall had 4 catches for 108 yards and made the 45-yard catch that set up the game-winning touchdown. Pearsall is by far the most explosive player on the 49ers offense. They need to get him the ball much more often. His counterpart, Jawan Jennings, left the game early with a shoulder injury, which is what happens to players who skip camp. They get injured before they get into football shape. Tight ends, freaking A. George Kittle made 4 catches and scored a touchdown before leaving the game with a hamstring injury that could keep him out for a few weeks. His backups, Luke Farrell and Jake Tonjes, both made clutch catches. Tonjes in particular was the MVP. The Niners don't win this game without him making an incredible catch in the end zone. He's a good player. Offensive line, C. They gave up just 1 sack, but also got pushed around in the running game. And at one point, Trent Williams hobbled off the field before hobbling back on. The Niners can't afford him to go down at all. Defensive line, B+. They absolutely shut down 2 good running backs, and then Nick Bosa ended the game when he pushed Seahawks right tackle Abe Lucas into Sam Darnold's throwing arm in the red zone, and Darnold fumbled. Bosa is the closer on this team. PrizePicks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code Cohn, C-O-H-N, and download the app now. Linebackers, A. Fred Warner left the game briefly, came back, and dominated. His running mate, D. Winters, was just as good. It seems the Niners made the right decision letting Dre Greenlaw leave. Winters is better than him at this point in their careers. Sorry. Defensive backs, or not sorry. A-. Defensive backs, A-. Linebackers, A. Defensive line, B+. I forgot if I said that. Defensive backs. Granted, the Seahawks didn't really have anyone other than Jackson Smith and Jigba who can threaten the Niners DBs. Still, these guys did what they were supposed to do, and that's play well. Bernardo Green gave up a long catch in the fourth quarter, but collectively this group gave up no touchdown catches. We'll see how they perform against a team with real weapons. Special teams. F. Jake Moody missed a 27-yard field goal attempt off the left upright, and his second attempt got blocked. I fully expect the Niners to release Moody this week. They have no choice. He made this game more interesting than it needed to be. Coaches, B. The Niners kept saying all offseason that they were prepared to take lumps early this season, and we assumed they were talking about their defense, which has 8 new starters, but the defense was outstanding today. Stuffed the run, pressured the quarterback, and covered extremely well. It carried the team. Meanwhile, Kyle Shanahan's group, which has been together for years, looked mediocre at best. He overused Christian McCaffrey yet again, and he forgot about Pearsall for 2 quarters at least. And every time Moody misses a kick, that's Shanahan's fault for drafting him and keeping him on the team this long. The best thing Shanahan did today was chew up clock and keep Saleh's defense fresh. The Niners can't ever let Saleh leave the organization again. He's by far the best coach on the team.